Rabbil Alameen. We have to thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who give us the ability today also to do another class. Okay, one has always to be thankful to Allah. Because Allah says subhanahu wa ta'ala say in the Quran, La in sakartum la azidannakum. If you thank me, then I will give you more. Okay, so for that basis we give Allah for every day of our life. Last week we did the ratio, but we did simple ratio, yeah? Where you divide something between people based on certain ratios, okay? When you said some people have 800, 100 oranges, they say in a ratio of 3:2, yes? So this is Lamin, this is Omar, okay? Each of their shares, Omar's share total ratio is equal to 5. Omar's share, Lamin's share is 3 over total ratio, and Omar's share will be 2 over the total ratio. Multiply it by 100, multiply it by 100. This is the total ratio, okay? And we did also enlargement of graph, but we don't put that on the video. Now, we have passed that. Now we are going to do advanced ratios, okay? We're going to do advanced ratios. That will make difficult, and we're going to take a question from the Cambridge mathematics, okay? Cambridge Maths. Cambridge Maths says this. I'm going to simplify the question, yes? He said, Sin is 15 years old, yes? 15 years. And his brother, Ricky, is 10 years, okay? And they share some sweets, yes? They share some sweets. They share sweets. But Ricky, Sin, got 48 sweets. Okay, number one. Number one says what? Number one says simplify their ratio, yes? Simplify the ratio, yes? Simplify the ratio. Number two said, what is total sweets? Number three says, how many did Ricky get? How many did Ricky get? Okay, we are going to try to sort that one out. Two ways, okay? There are two ways to set this. I like to solve it out by algebra because we are going to do algebra, and algebra is a very extensive topic in Gsce O level. Yes, as I tell you, when you have fraction on one side of the equation, and you have a number or another fraction, let's say 5 over 3. No, sorry, 15. Okay. Easiest way to do this is you cross multiply. We said that you cross multiply. Multiply this by that and that by that in it. That will become 5 times 3 is 15 in it. So 15x. 5x times 3 will be 15x in it. 5 times 15 is equal to 45 in it. Yes. So to get rid of the 15, multiply both sides by 15, multiply both times by 15 in it. Okay? You'll get x alone, because this will cancel that. X alone will equal to 3. This is one way of sorting this type of equation, yes? The other way of doing it, let's say you have half x is equal to 12. Okay? To get rid of the half, you multiply this side by 2, multiply this by 2, because half of 2 is equal to 1 in it. You have only x on this side. 2 will cancel 2, you'll have only x is equal to 2 times 2, 24. Okay? These are the two ways of finding equations when one side is, there's an equal sign between the two. Yes? There's an equal sign between a fraction and another number or a fraction. You cross multiply or you eliminate the fraction. Yes? So this thing we are going to, how are we going to tackle this? We are going to say they share it in a ratio of 15:10. Their ages. This is Sin, this is Ricky. Now, if you want to simplify this ratio, we have to divide both sides by common denominator, yes? 5 can go to both of them, yes? So that will be 5 is, that will be 3:2. So this is the simple ratio, yes? That is a simple ratio. Now, to find the total amount of sweet they shared, we're going to say that the amount of sweet we don't know is x. Total sweets we don't know, is equal to x. You can also assume that, yes? So that means sin got 48. So therefore, his share will be 3/5 because 5 is total ratio, okay? Total ratio is equal to 5. So he got 5 out of that. 3 out of 5 he got. So 3, that means his share, his ratio share times the total number of sweets times total number of sweets was equal to 48. Am I right? Yeah. That means they shared x. So he will get 3/5 of x. So if you do that mathematically, 5/3x is equal to 48. Now, as I said, we can either cross multiply or we eliminate the 5, we eliminate the fraction. When we eliminate the fraction, we are going to multiply this side by 5, multiply that side by 5, so that 5 will cancel 5. So we are left with 3x. That is equal to 5 times 48. 5 times 8 is 40. 4 carry over 20, 24, 240. So 3 times a number is equal to 240. What is that number? We divide both sides by 3. So x is equal to 80. So the number of sweets they shared, total number of sweets they shared is equal to 80 sweets. Once we get that, it's easy. We can find Ricky. We can find Ricky. Because Ricky, the ratio is 3:2 in it. Ricky is equal to 2. So 2 out of the total ratio times 80 is his share. That's equal to 16. So 16 times 2. 5 and going to 80, 16 times 2 is equal to 32. So Ricky got 32 sweets. Okay? Yeah. This is one way of doing it. Another way of finding the unit ratio. Finding the unit ratio, yes. So if he got 2/5, if this is 1, then this one will get 3/2 because you divide both sides by 2 in it. So 2 divided by 2 is 1, and he will get 3/2. So if he got 48, therefore, how much will this guy get? Okay? So you have to divide. You have to multiply this thing by that because 1 is equal to 48. What about 3 over? What about 3 over? If somebody said 1 box costs £5, how will 3 boxes cost? Okay? You multiply 3 by 5. Yes. So that's it. That's the same thing. Okay? It's the same thing. That's the other way of doing it. Okay? Finding the ratio. That's what we did in our last question. Finding the unit ratio. I said there are 2 ways of finding this. Yes? Finding the proportion of the total ratio or find the unit ratio. That's in my first video. Now let's look at this one also. They said in a T, you make T, 2 T's. One is L, one is S. That's the name of the T's. They are in a ratio of 3:5. Now, if you want to make that's T, you have to mix them in this ratio. Let's say if this is sugar and milk. Okay? To make the T, you have to mix sugar 3 times a ratio of 3 and for milk ratio of 5. If you want to make a tea or you want to make some kind of milkshake. Okay? But he said we have only 600 grams of sugar. How many grams of milk? Okay? How many grams of milk do we need? There are 2 ways of doing this again. We want to find out what do you multiply 3 by to get 200. You multiply 3 by 200 to get 600. So you have to multiply this also by 200, isn't it? That's the 1,000. So if you have 600 grams of sugar, you must get 1,000 grams of milk. Okay? Yes. And we can use our algebra also. We can say the total number of both sugar and milk is x. So therefore, 3/8, okay, 3/8, the total ratio, okay, 3/8 total ratio times total is equal to 600. Okay? Am I right?
Yeah. You're going to divide this equal by 8 and times by 3.
Yeah, 3/8 is equal to 600, yes? What about 5/8?
Equal to 1000.
That's what you can't do it by that. Because you can say that 3/8 times x is equal to 600 in it. What about 5/8? Because 5/8 is the other ratio in it. So we can find the what x is. Okay? We can find what x is, yes? X will be 600 divided by 8. What's that? Times 3.
8.
How much is that? 4. You can go 75 times. 75 times 3 is 125. No. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong.
5 plus 3 plus 5 is 8. Yes. So 3/8 times 600.
Okay.
308 times something is 600.
No, what we can find the unit in it.
Should we calculate?
The unit 1 is divided by 3, divide this by. If you divide this by 3, divide this by 3, it will be 1:5/3 in it.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you have 600 of that, okay, you need 5/3 times 600 in it. Yes, so 5 into 3 times. In our first video, we put unit ratio in it. Yeah. If two things are divided in a ratio of, let's say 3:6, what's the unit ratio? It's 1:2. Every unit of 1, you get 2 of that. So if we apply the same thing here as well, okay, if you look at it, the ratio is 3:5. Now, if you want to find it in the form of n:1 that we did in our first video, that means both sides by 3 in it. Yeah. If you divide it by 3, you have 1 in it. So every unit of sugar, you need 5/3 of milk in it. Yeah. Yes. So see, if you have 600 of that, then you need 5/3 times 600 of that. Simple. So this is 600 is to 1000. Meaning if you need 600 grams of sugar, you need 1000 of milk. That's why I say this is called advanced ratios. You have to know how to do that. There are many questions here we can go over, but time don't allow me to look at all these things. Now what we are going to look at next time is scale factor. Scale factor. I don't know where the video can take all that. Scale factor. Or mapping.
What was that?
Mapping. This one, scale factor. Yes, scale factor. It's called scale factor. Just like in enlargement, yeah? Just like in enlargement. Yeah, if you have something like this, and it's increased by a factor of that. Okay, let's say this is 5 centimeters, and it become enlarged to 15 centimeters. What's the scale factor? How much is this multiplied by? Yeah, so the scale factor is equal to 3.
Oh, yeah.
That's called scale factor. But if it's one dimension, yes? If it's only one dimension, we are comparing only the breadth in it. But if we are comparing the area, is different. Because area means length times breadth in it. Yes. Then you're now comparing 2 dimensions in it. Yes. Let's say you have a square like this. Sorry, a triangle, yes. Okay? This is 5. This is 2. This is 3. This is 8. This is 20. This is 15. So what is the scale factor?
Okay,
You compare this side.
Yeah.
You multiply this by 5 to get 3. Multiply this by 4. No. This will be 12. Because scale factor also be the same, innit? Yes. So the scale factor is compare the same side, innit? So the scale factor is 5 over 2, innit? 5 over 5 equals to 4. Scale factor is 4.
Yeah.
They can develop this and do like this, yes? Same. This is 10, 2. Okay? So what is this? This is 10, this is 3, this is 2. What's that? What is that? Okay? Okay. What is that? And then let's say, yeah.
Why is 15?
Yeah,
Why is 15?
15. Okay. So therefore, if to find the scale factor, you look at the known sides in it. This side is known, this side is known. So the scale factor is equal to what? 10 over 2, which is equal to 5. In it. So therefore, y will be equal to 3 times this scale factor in it. Which is equal to 3 times 5, equal to 15. And x also. Now we know what is Li, we don't know. Yes? We don't know what x is, yes? But we know x times scale factor is equal to 15 in it. Okay? So x times 5 in the scale factor is equal to 15. Therefore, x is equal to 3 in it. Yeah, because 3 times 15, 3 times 5 equal to 15. This is what we call scale factor. It's so easy. Yes? Let's say it's just like an enlargement when we are going to do enlargement when you do maths. This is enlargement. It's easy. You have a triangle like that. And this triangle has been enlarged into a larger triangle by a scale factor. Scale factor is how many times it is multiplied by. Yes? You have x here, you have 35 here. Okay? You have 21 here. Okay? Yes? Then you have 4 here, you have y. Same thing. First thing you have to do, you have to calculate the scale factor of the sides. How much they have been enlarged by. You have to find the scale factor. So the scale factor, to find the scale factor, you find the known side in it. The known side is 4 and 21. No, sorry.
Yeah, no.
7, yeah. 4 and 28. Let's say 4 and 28. So the scale factor is 28 over 4, which is equal to 7. So it means this figure has been enlarged 7 times. Okay? So if you ask to find x, we know x times the scale factor of 7, that gives you 35. What was x? This means 7x is equal to 35 in it. Then x is equal to 5. How did you get the 5?
Yeah, 35 divided by 7.
Divided by 7, that means we divide both sides by 7 in it. Divide 7, divide this by 7. 7 cancel 7, we have with x. X is equal to 5. That's how we got the 8, yes? Now, since we got the scale factor, we can find all of them. Yeah, exactly. To enlarge this to that, this is going to multiply by the scale factor. Yes. Multiply by the scale factor. So this side is 21. This is called the scale factor. Now, is this scale factor that is going to develop to our next topic, which is mapping. Now, when you see a map, you always see, what do you see at the bottom of a map?
The coordinate.
No. Let's say you have a map of Africa.
A compass.
When you have a map of Africa, it's on a small paper.
A scale bar.
Yes. Yeah, if this is a map of Africa, it's not very accurate. If this is a map of Africa, look at me, I lost my Africa. Too much in Europe. Okay? Now I can't even draw, and Gambia is there. But let's say this is just 3 meters by 4 meters. So you know that Africa cannot fit on paper. You know that? Africa is very big. But you put on the paper, anybody who sees them, you know, that this is just a picture. Okay? It doesn't represent the actual size of Africa. But you can tell them, look, every centimeter here means how many kilometers? 4,000 kilometers. 4,000 kilometers. Every 1 centimeter you measure here is 4,000 kilometers. Yes? So that is called the scale. They call that the scale of the map. Okay? The scale. That's called the scale of the map. Now, if somebody tell you the size of Gambia is on the map, the size of Gambia on the map is 0.35 centimeter. Remember, this is 1 centimeter to 1 centimeter on the map is 4,000 kilometers in it. That's why they simply put as 1:4 in it. Yes. So therefore, what is the size of Gambia?
We times that by 4,000.
We times that by 4,000. Yes, that's right. That's right. So the size of Gambia is going to be 4,000 times 0.35, which will be how many? In reality, Gambia will be how many? 4 times 5, 20 carry 2, 4 times 4, 12, 140. 1,400 kilometers. In kilometers. So the actual size of Gambia, is 1,400 kilometers. Okay? That's what we mean by the scale. Okay, finding the scale. Now let's say they twist the question around and says the real size of Zimbabwe, okay, Zimbabwe is around here, near South Africa, okay, the real size of South Africa is 8,000 kilometers square. Okay, now what is here? Remember, we are measuring in meter square, centimeter square, and kilometer square. That's why we are because that's the area in it. But they just put that they simply 1:400. So you definitely know it's every one measurement here is equal to 4,000 in the real life. Okay, if they tell you in real life the size of Zimbabwe is equal to Zimbabwe in it. How do you spell it?
ZIM.
Okay. If we say Zimbabwe is 8,000 kilometers square in real life, how would that be in the scale? We know it is 1:4,000 in it. So therefore, to get this scale in the map, or how many centimeters is in the map, Zimbabwe, how many centimeters in the map, we have to divide 8,000 divided by 4,000 in it. That's equal to 2. So in the map, Zimbabwe will be centimeters square. 2 centimeter square. So this is direct and this is indirect, the way down in it. Yeah, this is what you call mapping. Yes, scale of a. I don't know whether any question here about scale. Okay, this one said the scale of Australia. The scale of Australia is 1:900. 1 centimeter in the map is 900,000 centimeters on the ground. Yes, Australia You know, Australia is down, down, down. If you look at the earth, okay, Australia is somewhere here. Okay, but it says 1 centimeter is equal to 9,000 kilometers. Meaning 1 centimeter on the map is 9,000 kilometers, yes? So therefore, if a place in this place, let's say their capital, what's the capital of Australia? Sydney, yes, you're right, Sydney. Okay? If Sydney is 27,000 kilometers, okay, what would that be on the map? Yes, what will be besides that on the map? So if 1 is 9, then 20,000 obviously will have been what? Look at the ratio. What do you multiply 9,000 to become 27,000? You multiply by 3 in it. Multiply by 3 in it. Yes. So you multiply this also by 3 in it. So it will be 3 centimeters on the map. Or just divide it by the scale factor. You just divide by the scale factor is 9. 9,000, divide this by scale factor. Is that all right? Yes. The scale factor is 1:9, isn't it? Yes, so we can say scale factor is 9, yes. So 27,000 divided by 9,000, isn't it? So it's 3. Yeah, to 3 centimeter on the actual map. They can say if it is 5 centimeter on the map, what will be the measurement, the area in the real life? Multiply 9,000 by 5 in it. That's right. We have to wrap now. Yes. Now the scale factor again. Scale factor. Now what we did is 1 dimension. One side in it. This is 3. This is 15. And the scale factor is 15 divided by 3 in it. Equal to 5. What about if it is area? The area of this is 20. Okay? And the scale factor is 3. What will be the area of the bigger one?
Would it be 60?
No. That's a problem. Now, if this was, let's say, 5, we don't know this.
Would that be square it?
Yes, we don't know why. Okay? Now, remember, since it's 2 dimension, then it's going to be scale factor square. Because it's 2 dimensions. That means the scale factor square times 20 is equal to this, the area of this. Okay? The area y, equal to y. You get it? Equal to y. So therefore, if we know this side and we know this side, let's say this side is 15. So what is the scale factor? The scale factor, which is r, is equal to 15 over 5, because we have mentioned one side by one side in it. Yes. Which is equal to 3. Therefore, what is the area? What the area?
Is it 1,800? 180.
The area of this other one is going to be 20 of the area known times 3 square. Because the area is times scale factor square in it. So it's going to be 20 times 9, equal to 180 centimeters, that's a squared. You have to get it right.
So if it's 3 dimensional?
Yes, 2 dimensions. If it's 3 dimensions, it will be cube in it. Yes. It will be cube. Do you get this? Yes. So you can even work it out. Yes. Area is length times breadth. What will be y? 5 divided by 20 is 4 in it. So 4 times scale factor square. Scale factor square is 9. 4 times 9 will be 36 in it. 36 multiplied by 15 will give you 180. That's another way of doing it. This is called where you are comparing area. Let's say this is 10 and this is 20. Okay? And this is 5. Okay? So it's length times the breadth. Okay? We know the scale factor is, they call it R, is equal to 20 divided by 5. R is equal to 4. So the area is going to be 10 times the scale factor square, which is 10 times 4 square. Okay, that's 10 times 4 times 4, 116. So equal to 160 centimeters square. So the area of this is 160 centimeters square. Okay, now look at this. 4 divided by 10 is 2, isn't it? Yes. So that area will be 2 times 4 square. That will be 8. Okay? No, 4 times 4 times 2 is 8, isn't it? Yeah. So 8 times 20 is what? 160. That's what I'm telling you. So there's no difference. Now we don't have time. It's only 30 minutes I'm allowed to do that. We'll go quickly. Now if it is volume, okay, let's say this is volume. 1 cylinder, small cylinder. Let's say this is, yes. Yeah. Compared to a big cylinder. Okay, we know the height. Height is 5. This height is 25. Okay? Okay, the breadth. What is the radius is what? The radius is, let's say, 6. Okay? So let's say it's 2 pi r square, 2 pi r square h in it, or pi r square h in it. Yes. We know the radius, we know the thing in it. Yes. So that is volume. So r is 6. The height is this. So what I want to demonstrate is when volume 3-dimensional is concerned, if you know the area, let's say this is 20 centimeters cube, yes? Volume, yes, because volume is in cube, in it. Yes. So the area of this one, sorry, the volume of this one, volume of x is equal to the volume of the small one times the scale factor cube. That's what I want to say. Times the scale factor cube. Okay? If you know that one, that area, you know that area, they want you to find the scale factor, you have to find x over 20 and the cube root of that to find the scale factor. We don't have time, so I can't explain all this. Because it's the scale factor cube times the area times the volume of this, to give you the volume of the, because now you are multiplying length times breadth times height, 3 in it. That's why it's cube. When its area is all length times breadth, that's why I call r square. Okay? I don't, because I don't want to in time. If you have a box like this, okay, and you have a bigger box, okay? Let's say this is 15 centimeter, or let's say 25 centimeter, 20 centimeter cube. Okay? And this one is this is 8,000. Okay, 800 centimeter cube.
The area.
I mean the volume. Volume, yeah. So find the scale factor. Find the scale factor. Let's say this is 1,600 centimeter cube, okay? 1,600. I'm going to make it there. 1,600. You are going to say that 20 centimeter cube times the scale factor cube is equal to 1600 because involve volume, so it's 3 dimension, length times breadth times the height. It's 3 dimension, yes? So this is how we're going to deal with it. Mathematically, you said r cube is equal to 1600 divided by 20. R cube is equal to 8, yes? 80. So therefore, r is equal to cube root of 80. So the square root is cube root of, so the scale factor is the cube root of 80. Yeah? That's when you are dealing with volume in terms of scale factor. Let's stop here. Let's stop there. Okay, let's stop there.